Hello, Cancer. I want you to promise me one thing, Cancer. And that is that no matter what, you are going to go after what you want. Who cares what other people want from you? Who cares what other people might judge you for or think? But I want you to go after what you want. All right, this is a quote from Pam. She says, I kept wanting to scream at Pam. It took me so long to do so many important things. It's just hard to accept that I spent so many years being less happy than I could have been. Jim was 5 feet from my desk and it took me 4 years to get to him. Be strong, trust yourself, love yourself, conquer your fears. Just go after what you want and act fast, because life isn't that long. And I want to tell you something that I noticed is that, so I have a lamp here, and this isn't the best type of lighting because, well, especially with my cards. I just, they're like laminated and stuff, so they're reflecting light. But Jim is very blurry. You can't even tell that that's Jim in there. Pam is also kind of blurry, but not as blurry. But Jim is extremely blurry. Like, you can't even tell that that's Jim. Here, look, it's Jim. And it's Pam. So this tells me that either you don't know exactly what it is that you want, or that you just don't see it yet, but you know exactly what it is you want, and you don't know what to do, because there are things that you can see that you can go after, and there are things that you can't see that you would rather have, but you can't see them. So you're like, well, should I just go for this thing that I can see since it's already there? Like, what if I don't get the thing that I want? And I'm telling you you better pick what it is that you want, even if you don't see it yet. Do not go after something just because it's there. Even if you, and if you don't want it, you don't want it. If you know that it's not good for you, you know that it's not good for you. And don't just choose it because you don't think that the best thing for you will appear. I promise you that it does. It will. The sun always comes back up in the morning. People used to do rituals hoping that the sun would come back up, that the end of the world wouldn't just happen. And the sun came back up every single time. And it's the same with you. Now I want you to trust yourself. What does that mean, right? This is what trusting yourself means. Imagine that you do have a higher self, that you have a soul that transcends time and space. And imagine that Jesus was right when he said that we are like the wind, that we just don't know where we come from and we don't know where we're going, but we do come from somewhere and we do go somewhere and we die, right? So now imagine that this place that you came from, that happened before you were a little human. And imagine that you were this cool little soul thing, and you were asked what it is you want, and you get to pick exactly what it is you want, and then you forget, and you appear as a little human, and this little human is going to do everything that he wants, that you wanted as a soul, right? Except you're not going to remember it, because how cool is it? How cool are surprises, right? How cool is it to not know something and then to know something? But that you is still going to be you. So in there somewhere, right? And in there somewhere with if you set aside all the trauma, all the experiences, all the things that you take from the outside, somewhere in there is still that soul that decided to do this and then decided to do that. And since your soul lives in love, right? Because that's apparently what we are, is just love. So if love is who you were before, well, that means that love wouldn't have chosen things that hurt you, right? Or things that you wouldn't enjoy, right? That makes no sense. It would make sense for hate to pick for things you don't like and don't enjoy, and to torture you throughout your whole human lifetime. But since we are love, right? And even hate is love, but everything is everything is love. Imagine that this soul picked a bunch of cool things that you would enjoy, right? And that's where you learn how to trust yourself. That's what trusting yourself means. Imagine that everything that life throws at you, that is your soul picking, I want this event to happen to me, and then this event, and then this event, and then I want to do this, and then I want to do that. So now if you were this loving soul, right, who knew they were going to experience all of these things, well, don't you think your soul would choose things that you really, really want? And the answer is yes. Yes, obviously it would, I think. Or even if all of this is made up, cool. We thought of the scenario, so it could happen. It's better to think that way than to think that there is a person that picked a bunch of stuff just to torture you for the rest of eternity. And I'm telling you this by someone who has been noticing these things as well, right? We can just say it's a made up and belief it like all religions do, right? Or we can open our eyes and watch it happen in our lives. Imagine, right? Say you wanted a person like Goku, and a gym popped up, right? And imagine that you don't know that this Goku is there, but your soul knows that Goku is for you. But you're over here flirting with Jim, and something bad happens and Jim cheats on you or something, right? Of course, you're going to be sad, but how cool is it that Jim cheated on you to make room for a Goku? Right? This person that wasn't for you, that's not what you want, that's not about love, right? The bad things happen so that actual love can come in. And if bad things keep happening, then there's no love there, because bad things wouldn't keep happening. It's all about those patterns. All right, do you want loving patterns, or do you want torturing patterns? Do you want to go after what you want, or do you want to suffer going through things that you don't want to go through or be? So it's about being less happy than you can be. Right now, you are less happy than you can be, and it is right in your face. You just gotta choose it. You just gotta be that happy person that can welcome Goku into their lives. Yes, you are less happy than you can be, than you should be, and that is disappearing. Nice. See, same thing with death. Oh no, death. Oh no, so scary, so bad. But if this is your life for all of eternity, well, death would be a good thing. Thank God I can finally sleep. I don't have to stay awake up all night thinking, dreading life. Good thing that dies, so that you can be happy with, be this person that it is that has what they want. So, right? See, same thing, death. How cool is death, right? Death can be a bad thing, but it can also be a good thing. There is no such thing as one thing being good or bad. Take a knife, for example. Is a knife a good or a bad thing? Well, it depends on how you use it. If you use it to stab people, of course it's bad. If you use it to cut up your food so that you don't choke, well, of course it's going to be a good thing. So, same with everything in life. Death. Is it good or bad? Well, it depends on how you use it. If you just go around, murdering people, of course it's bad. But if you also see death as a change, right? As you don't have to be the same person forever, right? You can always, be better. Death can be seen in many, many good ways. You just gotta see it. You just gotta go after it. See it and go after it. But this tells me that this you that isn't happy right now, that is dreading their life because, they don't have what they want right now. There's no gym. Well, that's dying. So, hell yeah, hooray for death. Hooray for death. The creator. Cool. Okay, I paused a lot because now I have no idea if I was talking about the was it in the last reading? I think I might be in the Pisces reading. If you the Pisces reading interests you at all, go ahead and watch it. But participation, cool. Okay, so this led me to believe or want to talk about is, so this going after what you want, right? I'm pretty sure it was no, I don't even remember. I'm in such a moment that I don't even remember what I said 5 minutes ago. But Imagine you have that soul that chooses what your human self goes through, right? That's the creative part of it. That is the life, doing the lifing part. Man, I really can't remember what I was talking about 5 minutes ago. That's so cool. See, I can see it as a bad thing, right? But I can see it that I'm such in the moment. I'm being so meditative right now that there is no time, and everything is passing by like thoughts do, like clouds pass by. My moments are passing by, and I'm so in the present moment that I can't remember what happened 5 seconds ago. See, again, seeing things is good and bad, right? But depending on how we use them. Participation, cool. We are what gives life meaning, rep. That's what I'm feeling. If you don't know about what is it called, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, right? When they say what is the meaning of life, and the computer answers 42. Well, in computing and coding and computer language, 42 is like the Joker card. It is anything you want it to be. You give the number 42 meaning, right? You decide what it is going to be, just like in a deck of playing cards. The Joker can be any card that is needed. It can be the king, it can be the queen, it can be the jack, it can be them all. And that is us. That is the creator. It is all. Why was I talking about this? Participation. Hitchhiker's Guide. I mean, you are the one that gives meaning to life. Yeah, life. There's no life if there's no you participating in it. Wow, that's a lot of red and yellow, so that's really cool. A lot of movement from this death that is happening, right? So that means after death, there is no stagnancy. There is not just nothing. There is more life. There is more movement, different type of movement, new movement. Yeah, how cool is that? You were this guy, you die, and then you come out the other side looking like this guy, and you're not alone. You're with your buddies, your friends. More fire, more red, and then we end with the Chariot. Okay, the Emperor. The Emperor also popped up in Pisces reading. I recommend you watch Pisces reading, Cancer, because I don't know what I've been talking about this whole reading. I already forgot. And all I know is that you need to go after what you want. So the Emperor. How about we read from the Thoth Tarot book about the Emperor. This is Major Arcana numero 4. The Emperor. Son of the morning, chief among the mighty. Yeah, that's you. That's you, Cancer. This Hebrew letter Tzadi, which is fish hook. Joining in the tree of life, path number 7 to path number 9. Use all thine energy to rule thy thought. Burn up thy thought as the phoenix. Cool. To rule thy thought. That definitely is talking about the beginning here. This death, right? Burn up thy thought as the phoenix. The phoenix dies and rises up from its ashes. This is you. This is you. You're dying. You're burning up thy thought. Use all thine energy to rule thy thought. The Emperor is about ruling. And this guy, definitely the thoughts rule him. But that is dying. It says, burn up thy thought as the phoenix. You are the creator. You are, especially of your own thoughts, you know. Okay, the Emperor represents the sign of Aries, where Mars rules and soul is exalted. The sign, Crowley points out, is thus a combination of energy in its most material form with the idea of authority. The Emperor is the third of the alchemical trumps and represents sulfur. His arms form the triangle and his legs form the cross of the glyph of sulfur, which Crowley tells us is the male, fiery energy of the universe, the Rajas of Hindu philosophy. This is the swift, creative energy, the initiative of all being. Okay, so there's a new you that's being reborn. And that is definitely also what Pisces reading was about. And maybe it would be a good thing to take this information for what it is, and then take the Pisces reading as a different perspective on this same energy, on the same type of reading, and that could help you understand it better, right? It's like if we don't know a full Goku, if we just see him from the front, well, there's a back to Goku as well, right? So if we see him from the back and the front, and then we merge the two, then we can have a fuller Goku. We can't have a full Goku if we only know him from the front, or if we only know him from the back, or only know him from the side, you know? It's a good thing to look at him from all angles, and then we can form a full Goku. So same with thoughts, same with any beliefs you have, that same with any beliefs, anything can be seen from a different angle. And I think it would be good for you to watch Pisces reading as well. Also, it'll give me more views, and go like both videos. That'll help. That'll help you too, don't worry. So thank you so much for being here, Cancer. I hope you had a good time. I hope this reading helped. It was I felt a little bit out of it, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know where I was going or what was going on. That feels like that death energy, probably. That I was kind of just, oh, I'm here. Oh, I already forgot what was before death, right? So hopefully you also like this video and comment on anything that you need help with, on anything that didn't make sense. Go ahead and comment, and subscribe if you want to keep hanging out, if you want to keep learning with me, if you want to keep tackling life the way Goku does. Well, thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in the next one.